Alright. Looking forward to it. So many more mysteries to uncover and unravel, and so many more attempts at landing on the Sun Station to do. I'm going to do one attempt first, see if it works, and I'll go to other things if it doesn't.
Yep. So, what's the first thing you want to check out once you've made your attempt at the Sun Station?
The Sun Station, obviously. Actually, want to probably go to Giant's Deep, see if I can get to the core of it. And there's more to explore on Brittle Hollow.
Yes.
The other main thing.
In fact, they did mention on Giant's Deep that there was a display at the Southern Observatory on Brittle Hollow that showcased how to reach the core.
Thank you for refreshing my memory on that. I'd been to the Southern Observatory, I hadn't gotten into it.
Yes, you'd been to the exterior of the Southern Observatory.
Yes, and then I was suddenly intermingled with the exterior of the Southern Observatory. Alright. Let's see. Orbital mechanics. Where's that going to take me? Let's go that way. Decent. I think that might end up with me crashing into it. But it's certainly very close to... intercepting that? Didn't quite make it. Currently going out. Not too dramatically. Got a little while before the interloper flings me. Or crashes into me, more the point. I think that's a decently stable orbit. Once I get back around to the periapsis and apoapsis, I can never remember which way around they are. Never paid enough attention to it. When I get back to the close bit of the orbit, I'll decelerate a bit. Ooh, actually, I might be able to intercept directly. Yeah. No, that's not gonna work. I'm too far off.
Yeah.
It's nice and circular. Don't get any closer than this before I want it to. But no closer than this before I want it to. Not too bad.
Well, you've avoided the interloper.
reasonably stable. It's not too bad. Could do with being a little closer in.
Yeah.
Still reasonably well on the plane of it, which is always the challenge.
Mm.
I think that's going to do really quite well.
Yes, good, because you're starting to come in.
Get over to this now. Really hard to tell which way I'm facing. I'm facing the sun directly, and it's going to be up. Yep.
Just a little bit too close.
Yeah. Well, I've had better attempts.
Yep.
Oh well. Southern Observatory it is. Nice and cold and far away from the sun. At some point I'll go to
Yes.
Dark Bramble, which is doubly so.
Yes. So, on your last visit to the Southern Observatory, you found a broken door and a note from Ryback saying that they couldn't find a way on the surface, but you could probably access it from below.
Yes.
Helps if you leave the atmosphere before engaging the autopilot.
Apparently. Let me get out and repair whatever it is the thing it broke the landing camera, that would be helpful.
And your landing gear.
And
Yep.
my landing gear. The landing gear can break? I thought it already was broken.
Right.
That's a poor choice. There you go. I'm also curious to investigate Hollow's Lantern at some point.
Looks like you will be investigating it.
Yes, looks like I will be. I fly spaceship good. I go space today? Step 1.
Yes, it is very important to do lots of good up before going forward.
Just a little weird. Also, the gravity cannon. Worth fleeing myself out of at some point. My ship's going to be destroyed by rocks, isn't it?
It's possible. Landing on one of the ice patches is one of the safest spots to put your ship, though. So.
That was interesting. It's South Pole, so that's not going to show me anything at any point. Point 8 gravity. That was thing saying can access from below. That is broken door, which I'm going to access from the other side, and we'll take it conveniently back to the ship.
Yeah, so there's 3 ways below the surface that you know of. There's the gravity cannon, there's the shipwreck, and then there's the shortcut at the North Pole.
Yeah. Or there's Poms.
Or yes, which if you can get into orbit around the black hole and then land in the gravity funnel, you can get to Ryback's campsite.
That was close.
Hmm.
I'm going to take my ship to the gravity cannon, because the likelihood of me getting out of here after I make it all the way through the Southern Observatory is slim. Right, where is the gravity cannon?
That's the top of the quantum tower.
Yes, it is. Oh, with the quantum rock, of course.
There's the gravity crystal workshop.
Yes. There's the gravity cannon.
Very nice.
Alright, where's the button to make this thing go? And how stupid of an idea will it be to fling it?
I believe it is down the walkway.
Which walkway? That walkway. Just while this thing still exists. Ah, yes. Activate the gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. I'm going to not call the shuttle home.
Whee!
Phew. Did my ship...
direct hit.
Woohoo!
Yes, you launched your ship into Hollow's Lantern. Congratulations.
I feel so...
It is well and truly gone.
Well, that one's not, so he can come home. Alright, that was a thing. It's not like I'm short on ways to lose myself anyway.
Yeah.
That is certainly one of the more unique. Is this a shuttle I have observed?
Yes, this would be the one from the Quantum Moon.
Yes. Alright. They launched one of those at the Quantum Moon. That's a feat. Alright, what would be... Yeah, anything of interest? There's no convenient way to... Yeah. Anyway, I have
There
some-
might be something up there, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can investigate it another day. Another today. This was the crossroads.
The other one was to the crossroads. This
Yeah.
you haven't read that sign yet.
No, I haven't.
You read the sign on the next pathway down.
Southern Observatory. Even better. Yes, that is the way I want to go. Seemed like it didn't take me for a second there. Is that apparently just... Yep.
Yeah, unfortunately, the main receiver appears to have fallen in already.
So be it. Fine. Ah yes, this is the X-ring and whatnot. So then, mild change of plan, I suppose. Where's this going to take me? Oh, sorry. This is going to give me an option to go back to Ember Twin. Ash Twin.
This one takes you to the North Pole of Brittle Hollow.
Ah, thank you. Ooh. Funky.
Yes. Light distortion is fun.
Yes. And once it lines up... I should have gone the other way, shouldn't I?
Yeah. There's not too much of a difference.
Yeah, that's been more than half a rotation, I'm certain. Alright.
So, closest path down is on the other side of the buildings.
Yes. Including fuel resupply.
Yes.
Which is always appreciated. Especially on account of how reckless I am with my fuel. Other side of the...
Yeah, this way. To your right. Oh, left now. Left. Keep going left. Yeah, forwards. You went past where it is. It's in the river section. Do you remember?
Yes, I do. Thank you. Trying to remember where specifically it is. It was...
I believe it's on the other side of the
Yes.
thing.
Yep, nestled in there. Just a sprained ankle. It's fine.
You can't even see any red on the heads up.
Yeah, exactly. There you are. As it be. Let's make that as safe as I reasonably can. Not just fling myself into the void again.
Yes, that would be helpful.
About to do that plenty. Let's use those controls. Oh yeah, I still want to fiddle with that at some point. That looks like it should have writing on it.
Yeah, so
I
yeah,
think this part is the
yeah. If you go via the bridge, yeah, you can get to the crossroads, which will then take you. Eh?
I know what I'm doing. There it goes. So I'm looking.
Yeah, so going off what the map shows, your best option is to get to the Southern Observatory if you look to your left.
Yeah, is go via the Tower of Quantum Knowledge or the Gravity Cannon. Gravity Cannon I know where is, so. They have fuel.
Yeah, there's some fuel at Ryback's campsite. If you drop down the hole, I believe.
Right. Yep. Right, this mess. Okay. Don't mind me. World's ending. Don't ask. Don't put in knowledge. Did I see another one, or am I just?
Yeah, just the one at the moment. The switches are bidirectional though.
I'm aware. I suppose I can go to either. Okay. Well, Tower of Quantum Knowledge is still here, so that's relatively promising. The question is, how do I get from here to Southern Observatory, which is that way? This takes me to the surface, doesn't it?
Yes.
Come on, orbit! Yes. Okay.
And there's the Black Hole Forge.
No, thank you.
Very nice needle threading.
Nope. One more.
Close. You might be able to catch it on the return flight.
Gravity cannon?
Yep.
Sorry, with that visual distortion, it makes it very hard to see what I'm looking at. The things falling doesn't help either.
Yeah. Well, there's the crossroads if you want to try and get out.
was expecting. Right forward, not forward. Oh, good night.
Almost had it.
I don't have long left.
Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, the middle point of the gravity funnel path from the Tower of Quantum Knowledge had already fallen in.
I'm curious. Is the gravity cannon still functional enough to fling something?
Good question. I think it would be, but is worth investigating. Controls the other side.
The controls are still attached, is the more pressing aspect of it.
Indeed. No, so I think it's functional when your scout is just attached too securely.
Woo!
Yep, there you go.
Whee! Where am I going?
Space.
Ah, yes, my favorite. Bye-bye. Giant Steve and Darkbrain will get a lot closer to each other than I would have expected.
Yeah. It's something funny, but actually, if the simulation
Yeah, you
runs for
said.
too long, the planets crash into each other.
Yeah, I think that'll be the first. Oh no, I'm low on oxygen. Whoever would have guessed? Come on, blow up before I suffocate. That's pretty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'll suffocate before it blows up, because you've still got like another 5 minutes or so.
Really? Yeah. That's disappointing.
Because the interloper hasn't crashed into it yet.
The interloper crashes into the sun?
Oh, I thought you'd seen that already.
No, I have missed that detail. I've not been paying attention to it. I suppose it does get rather close.
Yeah, because the sun expands and then it's big enough that it goes into its orbit. If you pull out the map, you might be able to see it happening, or you might suffocate.
Yeah, that.
Yep.
So how many things did I try and fail in that attempt? I mean, I successfully flung myself out of the gravity cannon.
Yep. And you did get a shiplock update by flinging your ship out of the gravity cannon.
Yes, that's true. I successfully interacted with the lantern twice. No, sorry. For the first time, I had a physical interaction with Holly's lantern and didn't die. Is technically a correct statement. The semantics might be a little bit concerning, but that's not the point.
So, heading through the gravity cannon or the tower? Onto the
I'll head
bridge?
via the gravity cannon. It's a nice convenient entrance. Lets me land inside the planet.
Yep.
And there it is. And gently down. Mildly less gently down. Not flinging my thing into the lantern again. This is the right way to go, I think.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, this is indeed taking me south.
Yeah. You may want to eject yourself from the funnel to. Yeah.
I'm going to want to eject myself up. Fun.
There you go. Alright.
My favorite.
Yep. Split.
Those gravity crystals are dead. Which way is up? Okay.
Very nice.
Yes, the first question of this will fail. What do I need to do when it does? Nope.
Ah.
I know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I know how.
Just a little bit of a minor concussion.
All the best explorers were concussed. Repeatedly. How do I get out of this safely?
Yeah, your best options are either fall down or take the gravity funnel to the crossroads.
Yeah, true. Really?
Very nice physics. You may want to refuel though.
Yes, I will indeed want to refuel and re-oxygenate. Okay. I assume that would have been useful. Okay. of the path that I've taken.
Yes.
Alright, so this path from here southward. Does that take me to the it does take me to the surface, right?
I'm not actually sure. It might be a stop off higher up.
Yeah, sure, I'll have a look.
Well, it is currently falling, I think. Or it might have just been one next to you.
There is indeed a stop off. It is not yet falling. It's on the observatory.
Yeah, to take the one on the right.
Okay. Dingy.
Whee!
Which way is off the water goes? Bye-bye. Okay. Yep. Let's not go that way. Yeah, right, yeah, cool. Jumped in halfway up the path. Ooh. Oh, I appreciate the benches at the end of that. Even if I can't actually sit on them. Okay.
Yeah.
Here I am under this observatory. My ship is still local, so that's nice.
And up you go.
Pretty interesting. So start by opening the door. It's here. Okay. Questions. Many. Time. Little. Right.
Yep.
Deep.
Yep, so you saw the other side of this on Giant's Deep?
Yep, so I'll quickly skim through it. Yep. And you. Yeah, this place. Such tremendous fun. You're interesting. Oh, you're the same sand mechanism. Okay.
Saba's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking.
Okay.
Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened.
Please do.
An update. It's now clear that there are two different types of cyclone.
Great.
Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Saba typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Kernoi is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that?
Yes.
The model will be useful as we continue monitoring giants. Also, I very much wanted to make a model.
Yeah. And less app. Different app. There you go. Yeah. The observatory is actually functional as an observatory from the inside.
Yes.
Fancy that. Ooh. Nice. This one on. A little hollow. That's D. Dark bramble. The eye. In an unknown orbit that is very distant. It's quantum, of course.
Yes. Error. Unable to determine orbit. No signal detected matching any known criteria for the eye of the universe.
Any known criteria. Criteria, yes. Okay. I'm going to turn that off. How close do I have to be to my turn? It's about that close. That's trees. Cool.
How should our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon, so what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought.
Mallow's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small.
So perhaps you should take a probe launching station, tell it to fire in a random direction on an infinite loop with way more power than it ought to have. That might eventually hit it.
I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing?
Which is the technology Raimi and Pi are developing?
The high energy lab.
Yeah.
As we couldn't find the eye signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method.
Yeah.
We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull.
Yeah, so put it around the largest gravity object you can.
Giant Seat would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting.
Ignoring Dark Bramble, apparently.
Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant Seat.
Great plan. Just don't overpower it, otherwise, yeah, whatever. What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, it is technically working.
True, it is working on an endless loop, firing in random directions at high power. Anything else to glean from here?
I think you found everything in the observatory.
Noted, they are not solid. That's right, I'm going to turn that off. Yeah, okay. It does only show the combination that it has. Turn that off and only have the eye. expected. Alright, so fling myself a giant steep and hope to find a counterclockwise thing. Oh no.
Well, I mean, there's an easy way to get to your ship.
That is true. And hey, it's not broken, so that's a plus. How long have I got? I've got a couple minutes. That's not my ship. Tis a ship, tis not my ship. Alright, what can I try to achieve from here? Not orbit.
Yeah, so you haven't fully explored the Hanging City yet. There's still 3 other levels you haven't looked at. Yeah, or you can just dive in the black hole and head for your ship.
Ooh, ow. Or I could die.
Yep.
One of the more dramatic ways to die too.
Indeed.
Fling myself at high speed into a hunk of ice and then fall into a black hole. I'm going up to Giant Steep first.
Sounds good.
Eluding me for long enough. At some point I'll also have another look around Timberhalf and see what there is to see with new eyes. Not you. I appreciate that it doesn't care what way I'm looking, it still does the autopilot quite fluidly. Where am I looking? That way. You. Alright, next question. How safe is it to just fly through the purple lightning? They do not fill me with any more confidence than the lightning itself.
Very peaceful down here.
Yeah, apart from the, purple lightning and terrifying jellyfish. Where is that? Let's throw it just straight down. Nope.
Pew!
Right, maybe I should follow the jellyfish. Maybe I should not follow the jellyfish.
Boing. No.
Look at this guy. I have very little concept as to where I am.
Your electrical systems are out, so you might want to fix those up.
I have to exit the ship. I'm not
Yeah.
terribly inclined to do that here. Or at least that's not yet my plan. At some point, I'm going to just try exiting the ship and plunge in without it. Now it's a hole. No, that seems to do anything different for me. Fine. Let's see what this does. Come on.
Your wires are at the back of the ship.
That helps. I don't think that's going to help me. Are you friendly? Are you lethal?
Oh, only one way to find out.
You're right. What's the worst that could happen? I wake up? Yeah, could be worse.
Boing.
Annoying. Our ships float.
Boing.
Not fun. Lethal approach. Let's find one of those counterclockwise cyclones again and try and fling a little harder into it.
Oh, also, now that you know how to get here properly. It is possible to get below the current by just going at it very fast, but you have to be going incredibly fast, or get crushed underneath an island that's dropping back down and it can push you beneath the current. If you do it that way, you get an achievement.
The island or the speed?
The speed. It's called Deep Impact, for getting beneath the current without using a cyclone.
Really?
Yeah, so your master alarm's going off because the reactor's damaged.
Oh. Suppose I can repair that. Here.
Yeah, so your reactor was damaged and you didn't repair it fast enough.
I almost repaired it. It wasn't at 0 health when it exploded. How dare it? My stake is immediately up. So I'm going to get to my ship and go rapidly up.
Yep. Also, just making sure you're keeping an eye on the time.
I am aware, yes. Go fast.
Just keep accelerating.
Nah.
Yeah, you have to get like a pretty decent amount of velocity to get under. I don't know what the exact number is, but...
Oh, and I'd have to hit it more square on than I did.
Yes. Yeah, I love the way that it's such a like hidden in plain sight solution of one of these cyclones is turning a different direction and you have to intentionally fly into it.
Yeah. Do you say anything interesting about this? Surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. Yeah, I'm not aware. Thermal Island. Oh, it didn't say much about it, did he? Is there some particular clever solution as to how to get past the electric field?
Yes, there is a specific solution. There is a place where you find what the solution is. It is possible to figure it out without going there. So up to you if you want to keep trying or want to look somewhere else. But there is one specific way you can get beneath the current. Well, beneath the electrical current after getting beneath the fluid
Water.
current.
Yes. I can try this at least. Flashlight was off. Yeah, it seems angry. Following those in is not going to be much of a better option. See if I can find Dark Rebel Island again. Of course, hoping that it's not somewhere in the sky, because that would be inconvenient. There it is. Alright, shellfish.
For entry number whatever. Crashes 2. Boring crashes 0. Remember to see Slate when I get back. Haha! Yeah! Yeah! All the way down to the core. Consider yourself conquered, Giant Steve. You just got feldsparred.
Sure.
That was one of my more dramatic feats, if I do say so myself. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Can't wait to tell Hornfeld and Gosson about this one. I guess brute force isn't always the answer. Right, so that's one more off the list. Seems all that's left now is the big one. Dark Bramble, here I come.
Useless. Yeah, no. I find it interesting that it takes pictures of the location marker. So it is possible to get in without being electrocuted, even if it seems like it shouldn't. I don't know, maybe hugging a jellyfish is the right answer, just carefully. To the other end. Yep. Gravity. Never appreciated the fact that the islands are moving relative to each other.
Mm.
Not you. Looks fairly reminiscent of the gravity warp.
Yeah.
Is that you mocking, feigning surprise as that
No,
being
no,
an
I
actually
just like.
genuine observation?
No, it's just like. Yeah, it does look kind of similar. I had not noticed that. Well, I suppose they are just both purple squiggly lines, so.
Finding one that's on its way down. Is that going down or am I going up?
I believe it is going down.
Yep. Interesting. Am I safely here? Yes.
Congratulations!
Alright. Is that a chunk of dark bramble or just something that's more intentional?
That is the core of Giant Steep. That's like a giant piece of coral, I think.
Yeah. Figures that the giant ball of water would have an organic core. Theoretically. Well, there was one reason to be here. That's to figure out what those idiots did. Also, this being right at the core of the planet, there is no gravity. Interesting. Hello, you lot. This thing is spinning rather quickly. What, 4 that are inactive, 3 that are active? Well, that's thoroughly creepy.
Yes. So you have seen the other side of that one. That's the launch module that's up in the
yes.
cannon.
Yes, that one.
Yes. Yes. But you will want to take the Ash Twin stone and read it on the wall.
Yes, I plan to. I also want to say hi to you. I find it interesting that they have one of these statues here. Anyway.
I have exciting news, Privet. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the probe data from the orbital probe cannon.
Okay.
Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launcher's flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all relevant data to you.
Well,
On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity.
yes.
Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi.
Did he ever send that alert? Did it ever determine the location of the Eye of the Universe? So these things were intentionally designed as some kind of information transfer.
Yeah, so you will notice that the eyes on that one are open as well.
Yes. So it has
So,
linked to a host. Is that a viable way to describe
well,
that?
it's active. So there's free sources of information that are being captured by statues. You, Gabbro, and the probe tracking module.
Yes. Which are those three that I saw through that? Are there more that could be activated?
Well, there are 4 inactive masks, so
I realize there are 4 inactive masks. Are there 4 inactive statues?
good question.
Yes. He's most of the way through this trajectory.
Visualizing current trajectory of probe. Was that
9,318,107.
9,318,107?
If I come back next cycle, that's going to be 9,318,108.
And receiving data from probe 9,318,000.
From the probe. Computer crashes. Ooh. There'd be an eye. Do they go from top to bottom or bottom to top?
They read top down.
Yeah, good.
Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched 9,318,107. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9,318,054.
Which is
So-
53 previous, which ballpark is about how many cycles I've been on.
Yep.
So, if you arrive here on your first cycle, would that be that one?
I believe it's actually one more
Right. So you
because
are the next to die.
it receives the signal and then it activates everything else to say, "Hey, we found something." Because this has been going 9 million times while you haven't been in the loop.
Yes. I'm sorry, I don't read that writing.
Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Displaying coordinates for the Eye of the Universe.
Take your word for it. Okay. Cool. Let's analyze this one again.
Yes.
Current. And every previous one.
Yep, just displaying over 9 million points of data. And then just the one that actually found it.
Yep. Interesting. want to leave now, thank you. There you go. Take a deep breath. Alright, yeah. Finally, yeah. That's fine. Right.
There's a little Faraday cage jellyfish.
Yes, that if you go on the wrong side of the Faraday cage, kills you. Okay, that didn't kill me, it just disabled my electronics for a second. Review my ship log. Let's see what that's found for me. Yep. Okay. So do I now have actual coordinates for it, or what?
So you have the coordinates as shown in the Nomai's deep space coordinate system, as displayed in that image.
Yeah. I mean, I can mark it on the HUD. That's really useful, thank you.
Yeah, unfortunately, you don't know how to interpret those.
No.
So let's see, what loose ends do you currently have?
Apparently there's more to explore at the Southern Observatory. That surprises me.
Yeah, it surprises me too. 'Cause I can't think what that might be. Give me a second.
There were concerns that the probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. Yeah, something like 10 million
let's
to
see.
1.
And can you just go back to Southern Observatory for a second? Just so I can check what you've got there. Right, yeah, okay, there was an additional wall that you missed reading. No, like, groundbreaking new knowledge, just more breadcrumbs on the trail. But if you want 100% log completion, you'll want to go back and read it.
Yeah, I'll make for that. I think this was the right one. This was not the right one.
Whee.
I mean, there's a way to get things to orbit. There are worse
Yep.
ones. Alright, Brittle Hollow, are you still standing? Yes.
The question is there a stable enough pathway to make it to the observatory? And well, while you're in transit, you want to check out your ship log again and see what other loose ends you have.
Yeah, plenty. Let me just... There. Oh, sorry. That one.
So quantum stuff's all sorted. Ash Twin Project, Sun Station, Black Hole
Sunless
Forge.
City. Actually, both of the cities I haven't finished exploring.
Yep.
Ash Twin Towers I should go through at some point. Pain City,
Yep,
I have arrived.
Vessel, escape pod 3.
Yeah, so that's Dark Bramble.
Yeah. If we head up, and then Feldspar.
Feldspar, which again, Dark Bramble. I'm getting to the end.
Yeah.
Statue.
Oh, there is the statue workshop. So you haven't actually been everywhere on Giant Steep yet.
Huh. No shit. Steak for roasting marshmallows.
It's
Appreciate their priorities. Actually, while I'm here, while this seems at least vaguely safe, or low.
yes. Yes. So the lava does actually go down over the cycle. Every time something gets ejected from the volcanoes, it reduces the lava level.
Is there anything?
Yes,
What?
there is something. Yep. Oh, if you look to your right, that is an Easter egg just there, but there is also a thing we should look.
You don't die.
So it's a Terminator reference. As the lava goes down, the skeleton reaches out.
This thing is small, rotates rapidly. Oop.
I think it may be in one of the other volcanoes.
Yes, it is time for the sun to go boom, and also time for me to go to bed shortly. So, convenient.
So, might be the one on your right there.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, safe place to land at least.
Yep.
Yep, that's not where I wanted to be. I was hoping to be in orbit.
Boom. Yep, so that's probably a good spot to stop for tonight.
Absolutely, it is. One of the more productive cycles I've had in a while.
Yes. Yeah, and once again, well done figuring out the jellyfish thing. Yeah, there is a specific hint about it on Dark Bramble. But as I said, it is possible to figure it out if you look at all the clues you've been given carefully.
Yes. I can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. It was kind of the main one that convinced me that the jellyfish probably is the way to go, because it's every reasonable assumption would have me electrocuted by this, even more so than just trying to plunge through the surface. Yeah. Anyway, tremendous fun. Yet more stuff to investigate next time.
Mhm.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah.